And I thought I would do a little check-in because I haven't in a while, and I said that I was going to be posting things about taking care of animals, showing you some of the artwork that I was creating, and talking a little bit now and then about Lyme disease, which is something that I deal with. I haven't done much of those. Maybe you've seen a couple of my morning animal meditations, and I hope you've enjoyed those. But other than that, and that's been a while since I've done that, I just haven't felt very good lately because I've been going through this treatment and it's made me quite sick. And so posting has been the last thing that I wanted to do. But it's still summer, there are still ticks out, and it's important that people know about Lyme disease. Um, it's more than just a bug bite, much more. And I thought today I would just talk to you about the symptoms that I've experienced since I've had Lyme disease, which I thought I had contracted last summer, but I'm now learning from a doctor who's looking more closely at my test results that that was a reinfection along with a co-infection of other tick-borne illnesses, but I have had a long-term Lyme disease that I contracted years ago, and that showed up on my tests. So anyway, everything I'm going to tell you are things that I've experienced, and not all at the same time. Some of them at the same time, some of them still ongoing. And at a later date, I might do a little video posting and talk more in depth about one or two or three of these things, but for now I'm just going to give you the list. So shortness of breath, or what they call air hunger, dizziness, instability on your feet, lack of focus or concentration, mental confusion, inability to think of words or mixing words up that you would normally not have a problem saying, stabbing, searing, electric-like pains in my head, intense headaches, stiff neck, fever, loss of consciousness, rash, and that could be the typical target rash, bullseye rash that they talk about with Lyme. It also can look different than that, and I've had both. I had a chronic rash that was systemic all over my body, so if it was on my left hip, it was on my right hip, and it moved. They're often migrating rashes. And when I was in the hospital last summer, I went through something called the Herxheimer reaction, which is once you begin treatment with antibiotics, everything gets worse before it gets better. I've also had more long-term Herxheimer reactions this summer, but when I went on an IV last summer, I got a giant bullseye rash on my torso right here that came out that I had never seen before. So let's see what else. Joint pain, tingling in your hands that moves up your arms, in your feet, moves up your legs, extreme joint pain, extreme fatigue, insomnia at night, sleep disturbances, heart issues, so can be your heart racing, beating too quickly. I think at times beating too slowly too, just heart blocks, sweating, photophobia, which is a light sensitivity, so it's basically an intolerance to light, and sometimes colors look off. I have worn sunglasses in my house before at 5 o'clock in the morning on a gray day because I can't tolerate any light. Vision loss, dry eyes. I have patches of dryness on my corneas that I'm being treated for. Hallucinations, gastrointestinal digestive issues, nausea, and intolerance for alcohol. So there you go. There are the things that I've experienced that I could think of today, and I had to write them down. That's why I keep looking down, because my mental focus is not such that I can just spew that out. Anyway, it's summer. Be careful. Protect yourself. This is a little longer than I wanted it to be, but don't think that it can't happen to you. Don't think because you've never seen a tick on you that you may not have been bitten. Put permethrin on your clothing. Check yourself when you come back inside from being outdoors. Honestly, check your armpits, check right here, check behind your knees, check your toes, all the places on your body that you get sweaty. Check your hairline, check your hair. Ticks love our warm bodies. They love sweat. And also for people with Lyme disease, the heat in the summer is brutal. You feel your symptoms more. So if you're feeling sick and you can't figure it out, please be the squeaky wheel. And it's the only way you're gonna get some help. I thought that I was gonna be telling you how to get your life back. I haven't got a clue. I'm trying. And just when I think I've got it and I'm back to normal, I go backwards. So I'm trying, and I'm just trying to share what I'm going through. And hopefully I'll be making more artwork because I haven't done any of that recently. I haven't posted any art because I haven't done any. So I'm gonna try. There, that's my update, and there's some symptoms for you to think about. Hope you're all having a good summer and a good day.